They're actually still in the middle of mom's emotions and dad's emotions, and my job is to help them be able to cope with everything correctly, right? And manage their own mind and manage their own emotions. But when I was a kid, nobody taught me how to do that. Just like all of you adults, man, we went to school and we just had to figure it out. We went to school, we learned math, social studies, science, stuff like that, but nobody taught us how to be happy. Nobody taught us how to manage our minds or manage our emotions, so we didn't. We just worked. We did everything we could not to think about the way that we were feeling. I remember when my friend passed away, I had young parents, so I went to my grandma for advice. I went to my grandma and I told her how I was feeling. She looked at me dead in the eyes and she goes, "Jared, it sounds like you need a job." And she put me to work. And I did, I worked hard, and I remember being upset with that answer for the longest time. But then as I got older, I realized that that was the best answer that she had. That's what she did. My grandmother lost her mother when she was 8 years old. My grandmother had a traumatic childhood, was passed around from family members, living with relatives and friends, never really felt like she fit in. My grandma probably outside at her house right now pulling weeds. You know why? Because when she stops and she slows down and the distractions are gone, that childhood comes back. All those feelings and emotions that she hasn't dealt with, they come back. And I know that for a fact because one time my grandmother had to go to the hospital. She actually was getting a liver transplant. They told her how long that she was going to have to be in the hospital. She said, "I can't sit alone with my thoughts for that long. Y'all are crazy." I know it. I know she's running from that childhood. And that's what she taught us how to do, you know? So we were good at running away. We were good at distraction, and we were hard workers, and I do thank her for that. But I suppressed my emotions, unfortunately. Suppressed emotions over time, it becomes depression.